What up, man? See me up in here whipping it up.
What you making?
We are making today. We have the gourmet fried rice with some General Tao chicken.
Okay.
Let me see where that sauce at.
Got the chicken going. The other pan.
Tizzy. Oh yeah.
All right.
See
it's
the rice
official.
is right there, ready to hit the pan.
The rice is ready to get in the pan with the sauce and the veggies, right?
And the veggies.
That's about it.
Mixed veggies.
Nothing much to it but to do it.
For real.
Right? See, the funny thing is we were gonna buy some food, but Mr. Chef decided, you know what? I'm gonna whip it up myself.
Yeah, we got Panda at home.
Oh.
We got Panda Express at home.
Healthy Panda
We weren't gonna get
Express.
Panda Express though. We gonna get a
Yeah, no.
seafood boil.
You weren't supposed to say it because we could have done it for another video.
It was gonna be for another video.
All right, we'll see.
So yeah,
It'll be a surprise.
seafood boil mukbang. We're gonna do the Publix. What's that? Like the little trending.
Why don't we
thing
talk
with
about what
Publix?
we're doing today? Oh yeah,
We're gonna do the.
I get what you mean though.
We're gonna do the trending Publix,
That's
where you can go to
how-
Publix and get the seafood, and then they'll boil it for you and season it up.
Yeah, I had sent you a video, right? Because I didn't even know myself that they were doing that. So.
Yeah, I've been seeing that, but I forgot.
With your arm, with your sleeve. Dimple. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Zoe.
And it's Ashley.
And today we will be doing a little mukbang video with you guys just to give you an update on what's been going on with us. While we took a little break, a very long break, but we are back in full effect. And yeah, we got some good food we finna make. Some General Tao chicken with some fried rice, and we just gonna sit and chill and talk with y'all.
Yeah. Guys, it's been way longer than I wanted it to be. Trust me, I'm the one that wanted to continue coming on here. But you know, life happens. But it's okay because we're back and better than ever. All right, you guys will definitely be seeing more of us. We're gonna bring back a video that was really liked before of us just, you know, yapping with y'all while we eat some yummy homemade food this time though. So it'll be a little different and you'll see a little bit of that, of what he's whipping up. So can't wait.
But here, I gotta give you the camera because my chicken sounds like it's...
The chicken is sizzling. Run. Eee. Stay tuned for the final result. I'll probably show a little more of the process. We got the, you guys saw the rice was sitting here. All right, we'll let him do his thing and we will see you guys again shortly. Silly. You know I'm recording you, huh? Right when I start recording again. You crazy. You crazy. Look at you. Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie booty. Yummy. Pretty much done.
Chef Boy RZ in the kitchen.
Oh.
Chef Boy RZ. Now it's time to get them portions right. You don't want to just eat to get food. You need to eat what you need to be eating.
Period.
You need to be efficient with your food.
Oh, but
So
you're
2/3.
using that. I thought we were gonna use
No, bro. It said
our
2/3.
handy dandy food scale.
It said 2/3, bro.
Well, for the chicken, I'm definitely gonna want to measure and make sure we got the 4 ounces. That's the serving size. You know, staying right. Oh, and well, yeah, I can see why the rice using that. All right, we'll have it plated and on the table.
All right, y'all. So here's went from the kitchen now on our dinner plate.
Yummy.
It's gonna be so good too.
Ready to eat.
Oh, it's gonna be fire. You ready? Let's say that grace first. All right, 1, 2, 3. God is good. God is great. Let us thank you for this food. Amen. Lord Jesus.
Today was a leg day. Went hard. It was just my second meal after that, so I was ready to eat. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see the butt.
Mmm.
Get you a man who can cook. This is like Panda Express, but minus all like the extra sugar and the salt. It's more cleaner, like a stir fry basically with the General Tao chicken. Buzzing though.
And then the rice isn't obviously like frying like how they do it over there. So that's also a plus. See that steam, that fresh.
Fresh.
It's hard trying to eat proper portions because when I saw this plate and I'm like, this is the serving size for the chicken. And then for the rice, for some reason it says a 4th cup. Obviously it's too little. So this is 2 scoops of that. And it just looks like so small. But you know, we got other healthy snacks too.
It's a bowl though. It's a bowl basically though.
Maybe it do be looking like less because it's on a big plate that's wide. So that is a good point.
I'm definitely gonna have to get more of this chicken though. That's my boy.
I was trying to save some for tomorrow, but
alright y'all, so the real reason we here making this video to give y'all a little life update on everything that's been going on since the last time we actually made a video, which was last year of March. I think we were close to making a whole year, like after our last video. I believe that last one was the sugaring. It was real funny too. You guys need to go watch it if you haven't. That was at the end of March of last year, like March 20 something. Yeah, y'all need to go check out that video because she put me through pain. She put me through real pain. I'll put a clip right now so y'all can see.
What?
Ah! That hurts. But I was in real pain.
That was so funny. I had the time of my life because he just had no idea. Like, girls really go through this and through more very sensitive, intimate areas. You guys know what I'm talking about, especially the Brazilians.
Bro.
He thought his face hurt.
Bro.
Please.
Women are strong. She did it on my stomach a couple months ago. And that hurt bad too.
I was wanting to record it, but he's so scary. Bad. He didn't want me to.
That hurt too bad.
He didn't want me to. If I'm like, by any chance birthing a little bit, I do have sparkling lemon water, so bear with me. But yeah, that was really funny. It was your torso. Yeah, that was pretty much it, like over here.
Basically like the short from like the waistline up. Did you do my chest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We did like all of that.
All of it hurt.
But do you think he's let me do it again since that one time?
Well, I'm never doing it again.
Even seeing the difference of just how one time doing it got the hairs to grow back so much thinner and slower. No, not even.
It hurt too bad.
He wants to go back to shaving, getting the thick growth all over again, time after time. So I'm like, all right. We'll see when I get you next time.
It's not even like shaving though.
Kind of is.
It's with a machine, you know.
It's the same concept. You're literally just cutting the hairs from like above the skin, and that's why it grows back so fast. Sugaring, you yank it from the root. You know?
Yeah, but that was horrible.
It wasn't intentional for us to take such a gap after just like barely 1-2 months of making videos, being active on here and like TikTok. As you guys know, I'm pretty sure we obviously did say it before, you know, we still got a regular life going on, both got full-time jobs and stuff. So at some point, obviously it did get a bit overwhelming, like having to come back after long days of work and, you know, having to put out content, or if we already recorded it, then having to do all the editing and then the thumbnail, and you know, all of that is very time consuming. And
it's a lot. It's a lot. And we were trying to do YouTube and TikTok at the same time. It was just becoming overwhelming, like she said. And I didn't want, you know, like we would get frustrated with each other sometimes, and that's what we didn't want to happen. To like be arguing, you know, because of like trying to make videos and get everything as perfect as we wanted to. Play go. It's supposed to be a mukbang. I finished in the first 2 minutes.
I knew I was gonna see at some point. I'm still over here at the beginning.
I'm gonna refill.
Oh my goodness.
It was a lot. So, you know, especially trying to adapt and make such a big change in a very short time. I think it was just a lot for us. So that's the main reason why we kind of took a break and was like, all right, let's just pause from this and just let's get us back right, and then we'll get back on it eventually. Mm-hmm. And eventually end up being almost a year later, basically. So we're back though, and we got plenty of videos, like ideas lined up. Mm-hmm. She already got me with a prank. I can't wait for y'all to see that. Mm-hmm. She already got me with that.
Don't give away any more details.
Yeah, she already got me with that. So, you know, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how our channel evolves and how, you know, we just grow in front of you guys, and we want y'all to comment and be as interactive with us, you know, so that we can make the best quality videos that we can for you guys.
And
I need a refill. But go ahead.
Obviously, you know, popular saying is if you try to wait for the perfect time, like, you know, you'll never really get to doing whatever it is you're trying to do. So we knew, obviously, like, until who knows when, like, we get to like a more comfortable stage in our life with however it is that we end up getting there, we're gonna still have to be hustling, like, you know, between work, full-time, which is how we get our stable income, and so, you know, we're able to establish that we're gonna just have to keep hustling between doing this pretty much after those hours, and just not let it get to us like it did before, like he was saying. I mean, like I'm telling you guys, I really did hate just seeing how much time goes by. And I know obviously there's not really any point in dwelling on like the past, because, you know, can't change anything now at this point. But I really was wishing that it wasn't so much time that went by. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. God has better plans for us, and he knows, you know, what's gonna happen before we do, and everything is going to align the way it has to ultimately. So I just, you know, we both have to keep remembering that, and just stay positive and know, as long as we do like we initially planned to when we first started all this, we stay on top of it, we stay consistent, interact with you guys, and, you know, form a nice little community in our channel, and, you know, TikTok too, however people want to go from one to the other. Just hopefully getting more like comments from you guys, letting us know what you'd like to see, or, you know, like questions that we can answer like in the next video. Just really excited for this, because just we weren't gonna be away forever, you know. For those of y'all who have stayed strong, literally our family members would be asking like, oh, when are you guys gonna make me your next video? Like, a lot of people, we were getting some great feedback. They were really liking like, you know, the videos, our vibes, how we like interact and stuff in front of the camera, and it's all genuine, obviously. So yeah, all of that, we were literally talking about this a couple of days ago, and that's how I encouraged someone with my words to like encourage, and like for him to see from my perspective what I've been trying to say, that this was meant for us to continue. Like, obviously we're just still at the beginning, but I feel like we still did pretty good for like the little bit of content we were putting out. So I'm like, hello, if we just keep on and just keep on doing better, putting more out, like, who's to say that the possibilities aren't gonna be endless
for real
with this? So
for real. So we're very excited to continue this journey with you guys. Y'all be patient with us. We're just here to have a good time and, you know, be original with everything that we do, and be as creative as we can be. So yeah. So I guess we'll just give y'all, since it has been a year, I guess we'll fill you guys in with just a little bit, you know, like maybe the major thing we did like throughout this past year while we were off of camera.
It's been like a couple of stuff that have happened throughout this time that we did want to share. That was cool. The first thing, it was a really fun time, I will say. Cause it was our first time.
Our first
cruise together.
Our first cruise.
I had only gone on one, and that was years ago. That was 2016. So it literally was like a whole 8 years that passed since I was finally able to go on one again. Him on the other hand, you have gone on like a couple of them with your family.
My fourth time. That was my fourth time.
So we were really excited because we have obviously been wanting to do something like that for a long time. We just had to find the right time, you know, with like our work schedules and everything. And we ended up doing our Old Faithful Carnival. You know, whoever be hating on Carnival, y'all tripping because you're just going to go on to have a good time, you know. So that's pretty much what you get with going on Carnival.
And you don't know who you're going to meet on these boats.
We went. It ended up being almost the whole week from Monday through Friday, right?
It was a
5 day.
5 day.
Yeah,
but the fifth day you get off. So technically it was a 4 day. But on the 5th day, so we got on Monday and then we got off the boat on Friday.
Friday was so sad, but
I needed 2 more days. I needed a whole week.
Guys, when we tell you, it was like perfectly planned out for us because I'm here thinking obviously like it was gonna be a fun show time, just us two. I'm enjoying the cruise. But the first night we had dinner, we were at a big round table and we were thinking we got the whole table to ourselves or something.
It was a big table. It probably said like 10 people. For a second,
but then I was like, I slowly got the memo because I saw everybody was like filling up the big tables. But I'm just thinking, you know, it was like groups of people who went together. But slowly but surely, there was other couples literally in our same age group, like similar backgrounds, ended up filling the whole table. And from the first night, we all got along so well. Like it wasn't forced, there was no fake energy. Everyone literally got along so well. It was like what, 3, 4 of the couples or something. The first night,
it was like 4 or 5.
First night it was like main
table was loaded.
Like basically everyone, but I think it was the second night when we did have the other
minus one couple the first night.
They were just a little shy, you know. They were really trying to be in their own little bubble. So, you know, it was cool.
Yeah, they were quite a little couple, but everybody else was turned.
It was on the same time as us.
They were lit.
Sure.
They were ready for the party.
Man.
They were ready for everything. So literally from that first night of dinner, we literally hung out with the same group the entire time we were on the boat. We went out once the boat docked at different ports. We got off the boat. We hung out like at the beach with like our group that we were with. We just had a good time with them. It was everybody that we met. They were super nice from Texas, from Orlando, Baltimore. Just good people like overall. And it just made the experience like so much better. I had too much fun. But what I mean by too much fun is I was definitely drinking a lot and I was eating a lot. We would literally eat 3 times a day. Minimum. And then we would eat like every night at 3 o'clock in the morning. We would go get pizza every single night. So we was eating like 4 times a day.
It was so bad. Oh my gosh. Obviously not bad in the moment. We were living our best life.
Living our best life, having a great time. We were at a casino, everywhere.
That was, you know, you guys doing your thing. I don't
comedy shows. We were at the comedy shows.
That was obviously fun.
We went to the club that's on the boat. It was a good time. It was a good time. But when we got off, oh my god.
Oh, did we see the difference?
Oh, we saw the difference. Like how we looking right now?
We can insert like clips and pictures from it. We gotta put a picture that post gym pictures.
That face was looking round. I was looking thick in face.
Like a chipmunk.
Literally, I came off the boat. I had to at least gain like 10 pounds. We were eating good. We were eating burgers every day, pizza, having ice cream. I was drinking every single day.
Literally.
It was a great time though.
Crazy. It was crazy, but I mean not crazy, but you know what we're talking about, like the drinking every day and eating a lot. We were just enjoying. It was our first cruise. Clearly we didn't know how to really act. We were just trying to make the most out of our time.
Get that money's worth.
I very much miss the tan I got from over there. Oh my gosh, being in the sun all of that time. We were both burnt chicken nuggets, you know.
Burnt. It hurt when you were in the shower. Just to be in the shower, the water hitting you hurt.
That's true. And then for some reason we got stuck just having like warm hot water, I think almost the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
So that was actually torture.
It was torture. It was like burning. your skin is already on fire. And you got hot water on top of that.
Those were the fastest showers I definitely ever took. My face, I literally was washing it in the sink because it was too much in the shower. It was too hot.
And I love like warmer to hot showers, but it was just too painful. Like that's how sunburnt we got on a 4-day cruise. Literally spent one day. We were just sitting on the top deck the whole day. Like half of the day we were sitting there.
Yeah, that's what it was too.
And then the days that we got off the boat, oh my gosh. One day we got off the boat, it was a full beach day. Well, both of them were really both beach days. But one was on a private island. Which one? Half Moon? Half Moon Cay.
Oh my gosh, I can't even remember.
We were on Half Moon Cay. It was a good time. It was like a full beach day. We hung out. We were taking shots with our friends. Like, just a good time. Yeah. We were in the water all day. It was amazing, man. Cruises are one of the best things to do, especially like if you're a couple or something. You gonna meet people every time. Everybody on the boat is friendly. They trying to have a good time as well. So the only crazy thing was when the first day we got on, it was literally a fight. There was literally a fight the first day we got. Bruh. So Carnival, they turned up on Carnival, but like overall 10 out of 10 for me. I've only been on Carnival cruises before and they've always been great.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention the only one I had gone on before was Carnival, but that was such a tease because that was with some family, but it was literally like a weekend one. We definitely had to have like left Friday and come back Sunday type of thing or something. But I remember it was cool. It was like kind of the same features as the one we went on this time around too, from what I remember, because that was a while ago. But yeah, lots of fun we had there. But I'm very much glad after all of that drinking and eating that we did, like how bloated we were clearly. I'm currently not even drinking no more. I'm like trying to stay on my fitness journey and be as like good disciplined as possible. And you know, alcohol obviously is no help to that. And regardless, you know, if I was drinking any alcohol lately, it would just be like wine and stuff. That was my thing, like in the recent months, especially after the cruise. Wasn't really doing much like hard liquor after that. I'll be on my wine and stuff, but you know, now I'm like, you know what, we don't need that. We don't need that to have fun. I'm naturally someone who has like lots of great energy and I like to have fun. You know, I don't have to be under the influence of anything, so to have a good time. So I'm really happy to say it's been like a little over a month actually that I haven't had anything, so it's been really great. Like, haven't been feeling for it or anything, and you know, not perfect in any kind of way, but I also want to throw out there that was also inspired by trying to grow and have a better relationship with God, since you know, very much believers and we have our faith. We're trying to be stronger on that, so that's also something that inspired me, you know, to be better in that sense. No, I don't need that. I know obviously probably drinking wine here and there doesn't hurt anybody, but I'm like, you know what, let's just go without it and see how it goes. And it's been great. So if anyone actually has been thinking about doing it, consider this your sign and you know, challenge yourself. Even if you think it'll be something hard, trust me, even if you like drink often, I promise you after a while, especially if you keep yourself occupied doing other stuff, you'll realize you're not really missing out on anything. You're not. And you'll probably be feeling a lot better too without it. So trying to get that stomach on flat, you know what I mean? The summer is around the corner. It's about to be spring over here in Miami. Basically gonna be summer, yeah.
So
how it already has been.
Yet, for real, if you ain't ready yet, you better get ready, because summer coming.
Even though he hasn't been as disciplined like I have.
But I really don't drink like that.
Hasn't really been working out like I have. But you know, we're trying to get better on that, and like, yeah, he's toned it down. I mean, yeah, you never really drank like that either.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, you can tell he's been putting in work too. I'm sure you'll be able to see from like the last videos.
We'll put some little videos so you can see. We'll put some pictures so y'all can see the difference.
Back down, not looking so poofy.
For real, man. So, how long was it before because right after the cruise, we didn't really get back to working out like that.
Oh no.
It took some time, but then maybe some months ago? Like some months ago is when we really started, and within like a couple weeks I had already lost like 14 pounds or so.
Oh yeah, he was able to get on it
14 pounds.
and like get results quicker because he's always had a better schedule, obviously, since he's a barber, so he's pretty much on his own time. I've always had like regular full-time jobs that require me to be at work like the whole day, so it's like obviously harder. Not a morning person, so getting up earlier, like at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You guys don't know how many days I put so many alarms trying to get up and trying to get him to get up with me, and he's obviously no help because he's worse than me. He's even less of a morning person. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to drag myself after work, and then that was obviously hard too because getting out of work late, and then the drive over here, it's like, where's the energy? But I'm on week 6 of the workout guide I have, so it's been a month and a half basically that I've been officially like consistent, because shout out to For the Peach, that's the shirt I have on from Danny Munoz, who's also based here in Miami. I got her workout guide, and it came up at a perfect time because clearly I was trying to get back on it. I was super on and off for like a lot of months, to be honest. Probably I think it was just because of work and like, you know, lack of motivation, but we know if we try to depend on motivation, honestly, it's not gonna work. So it's just that consistency and being determined that's gonna make it happen. And in my case, what I needed is a guide, and that's helped me stay very much accountable. He could tell you like, I'm over here feeling guilty if I don't get my workout in this day, because then I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be behind them for the next week. So that's also something that really helped me a lot. It's a 12-week program, so I'm excited to see the results. I'm halfway, and I definitely can say obviously not huge difference, but I definitely see a difference. And because my goal has pretty much to be just getting toned more, especially upper body. Lower body, obviously, you know, we like to go hard with girls and get that weight, but upper body, I'm not trying to get like big. I've been always wanting to have like nice toned arms and stuff. So I haven't tried Pilates though. Obviously, I know that's what everybody's going crazy about now. I wouldn't be opposed to trying to do it maybe once or twice a week, but that's when we get there. I think now I might just stay focusing on the program because that's already 4 days out of the week that I'm doing a workout. And then probably when I'm doing my own stuff, I can alternate. So, because I've heard it's cool, like people who do both to maintain and get good results. So, person who really needs to get dragged to the gym is the one sitting next to me. He loves wearing the Gymshark shirt I got for him though at the event we had here in Miami from Lift Miami. But
I'll be going though.
Besides that,
I get my push-ups in every day.
Yeah,
it's better than
that's as far as we've gotten though. I've got him to go a couple times, but we need to get it up.
Like I don't go. I'll be going.
When was the last time
and we
you
have
went?
an apartment.
When
we
was
have
the
a
last
gym
time
over
you
here at
went?
the apartment.
When was the last time you went?
Bro, you see them muscles? You see them? Yeah.
Answer the question.
When the last time? Sometime this week. Earlier this week.
You being such a liar for the camera.
What's today? Wednesday?
That's crazy.
Sometime last week. Sometime last week. It was sometime last week. Sometime. It was last week.
I don't even remember.
Yes, it was. It was
one last week.
I did. We did leg day together. Cause I did upper body at the gym right here. So I had been to the gym, so I ain't lying.
Remember.
I went to the gym, not
enough.
I went right here. I went there twice, so I've been there twice, and so it was last week though.
Well, yeah, he went
go.
with me for leg day because I've been telling him he has to step up his leg day action, and you know we don't just want upper body and then chicken legs. So it's been a big debate, not a debate, but a big point I've been trying to make. So but hopefully he'll get with it, and you know, on top of it more like I have. So obviously I'm not trying to say I'm perfect, and I'm not no gym junkie, you know, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely the results will show themselves. So I really have like notes on my phone and to highlight the stuff that we did over this time, so we don't like get lost and we just start wandering into like
for real. We don't want to stay on like one topic too long, and we don't want to give y'all like.
We don't want to be on here for an hour, you know, just yapping it away. We went to Fiesta Key like shortly after the cruise. The Fiesta Key was with a few of our friends, and it was fun. It was our first time there too. Was it?
Yeah, it's 4th of July.
I think it was around that time.
It was for that.
It was fun. Went with our friends and their baby that wasn't even a year old yet, so that was a lot of fun. We went to the beach. So that was cool. Then after that was pretty much we get to September already, and it was someone's 26th birthday. So that was cool. Obviously, since then he's gotten more tattoos and stuff.
Since last time y'all saw me, I only had the half sleeve. Now I got the outer and the inner sleeve. So this was what I got for my birthday in September. This past September, finished the sleeve up. Yeah. It's the Croatian flag right here. You can kind of see, you can see the red and you can see that. And I got like the elephant. I got this month, 3 months before that. The elephant, it's like for me and my mom. So yeah, the tattoo journey continues. We will be on the other one too.
We also had it was fun, simple time for your birthday. I was when we went to like Top Golf with your with your parents and stuff.
We just chill. I'm not like a big I don't care to do too much. I just want to go do things like that I like to do, like activities like Top Golf or ride jet ski or something. I like to go do things. I don't really care for a party and all that.
Which, speaking of jet skiing, that gets us to month right after. We have it's the end of the year, 3 months back to back that we have stuff, because first is his birthday in September, then we have anniversary in October. That was a really fun time. We went to the Keys.
Yeah, we went back to the Keys, but all the way to Key West this time.
For a good couple of days,
right?
Yeah,
we were there for like 4 days or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was probably almost 5.
Something like that.
It was such a nice time. Luckily, we were able to enjoy it for the most part. It was like real nice weather. The resort we went to actually became kids free, so it was just adults over there chilling, vibing in the pool, getting that vitamin D. And we actually, it was my first time getting to be around the moped that you were driving.
I rented a moped here. We'll put videos
for everything,
pictures and everything. So yeah, I rented a moped through the hotel. And we rode on that moped every single day. We rode on that thing every day.
Fun.
We were going around the whole Key West. We literally booked a jet ski for like 1 hour or something like that, like a tour. And we rode the moped all the way over to the jet ski place.
Yeah, we did.
We were riding everywhere, man. We were going everywhere on that moped. It was super fun.
Yeah. It was a sunset tour too with
it was
the
a sunset tour on the jet ski.
So it was really nice
the jet ski. Here's another video for that. It was a good time. I love riding jet skis. Key West was literally the first place where I actually got on a jet ski in 2018. My first ever time riding a jet ski. Ever since then, I've always loved riding jet skis. So every time I go to Key West, it's only right that we get on one.
I love being behind the driver on the jet ski.
Yeah, she don't want to drive. She's scared.
I don't know. I'm just like a little nervous about all of that. So I like being the one in the back as long as he's driving decent.
Yeah,
I think
this time was
definitely better than the first time. The first time we got some waves at some point. We were like jumping off of the jet ski too, and that definitely got me a little anxious. But it was fun. Obviously, it wasn't too scary, but it was cool. It was pretty much
it was fun. It was literally just me and her and the tour guide.
The day of the anniversary, we went to this really nice restaurant. I can't remember the name right now, but it was the one that we were like on the outside and it had such a pretty view of the water and stuff. We had such a nice waitress. I had my favorite meal, which was a whole fried fish.
It was like a snapper.
I don't even remember.
Fried. It was a whole fish though. Here's a picture.
If y'all don't know, that is my all-time favorite meal, and I kill it every time. No meat left behind. The head, nothing is safe. I eat the tail and everything. He'd be shook.
Yeah,
but
she eat the cheeks out the face. She eat the eyeballs.
Yeah. I mean, if you a real fish eater, then you know the vibes.
Literally the tail like it's a Lay's chip. Like it's a ruffle.
It was so good, y'all. I really enjoyed that. The food,
that was the
view.
anniversary dinner. It was good.
Serving looks too.
Oh, literally, we had like that real sunset, like perfect view. Like when you're in Key West, you get the perfect view of the sunset. That was amazing. It was good.
We had such a fun time. It was just a sad ending. On the last day, we were supposed to finally go to the beach before heading back. Like we did the first time we went to the Keys, we were able to do that. But when I tell you we were eting breakfast and it started pouring.
Oh my gosh, it was pouring.
Remember,
it went from being dry.
flooded.
Yeah, for real. It went from being dry and then there's like bro, our ankles was in the water.
No, it was crazy, actually.
It went from being nothing, and then once we leave, after it started raining for a while,
yeah,
we were like, all right, we gotta get back to the car. We gotta go. And man, our feet were in the water.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't raining for that long, but it was raining hard. And I guess because of the area, however it is,
it's so flat. It's right there with the water.
It didn't take no time. That's why obviously
right
by the beach
and
stuff. We were right by the beach. We chose a place and everything. It was really nice too to eat and just go to the beach right after. But you know, it didn't happen. But it's okay. It's okay.
She loves the beach so much. Like I don't know why she loves.
Where's the beach?
Oh, I just want to go on the beach. Where's the beach?
I don't know why she loves the beach that much. She loves the beach so much. I don't really care for it. I can go chill on the beach for a couple hours, but I ain't trying to be there all day. Unless I'm riding on the jet ski all day. Other than that, I'm not trying to just sit on the beach all day. My mom is like that.
Well, it's because I like tanning, and then between that and being in the water, it's just such a nice, relaxing, calm, peaceful time. I really appreciate. Like, you would think since we live over here, you would think we do it all the time, but no. I feel like if you're free most of the time, yeah, why not? But realistically, it's not like that. So I like to enjoy every moment, every opportunity that we get. So that was cool. So yeah, that was pretty much. Well,
that was October, and now we get to November. And then it's her birthday. She turned
my cumpleaños, where
Jordan year?
It was my Kobe year.
Sorry.
24.
Sorry.
I was turning 24. It's crazy. I'm about to turn 25 this year. 2000 baby, you know. But it was cool. What did I do for my birthday? It was the Pink Vibes last year. What was it? I think we chilled for some time, and then we had like my friends and cousins over.
Oh yeah, we had
one night.
We had to get together here at the apartment.
Get together here at the apartment. It was cool.
Birthday, dear Ashley. Happy birthday to you.
We did something else. Oh, me and you went to the really nice rooftop restaurant in Fort Lauderdale. For the actual Fort Lauderdale's.
Hollywood.
In
Hollywood, right across from the Hard Rock.
From the Hard Rock, you're right. It was called G7.
Yeah.
It was so nice too. It was a really nice environment. There was like, I think, a lady playing violin or some people playing
she played
live.
The whole time.
Really cool. Got to see like the nice view of the city at night. And even though the plates were a little small, I know we both remember.
No, they tricked me. I was supposed to be getting like a schnitzel, and I thought it came with fried rice. And then they bring it out. It's just literally a plate this big. The schnitzel covered the whole plate, and then they just had some little red onions on top.
They said pure protein.
And a little cup of cucumbers. I'm like, bro, where the side?
It was so funny.
But that service at that restaurant was like top tier. I'm talking about we ordered our food, and then with 5 seconds they already bring the appetizer. Like appetizer was already coming, and it was hot, it was warm. Like it wasn't like it was like cold. No, it was hot. It was ready to go.
And it was a decent amount of people there. It's not because it was empty or anything. And that was a Monday. Even though it was small portions, the food was really good though.
The food was good.
I will
Did we get
say.
Dessert? Or we ended up getting something after?
I actually don't think we got dessert because we still had a decent amount, wasn't it?
I think we got something after. Or they brought you something.
Maybe. I can't even remember now. So much has happened since then. I just remember overall it was a really great experience. We would definitely recommend. I did have to do reservations. I don't know how busy it gets, but if you're over here, I would definitely look it up. I found it, I think, actually on TikTok because I was trying to do something not over here in Miami or like Wynwood, but like in Broward, Fort Lauderdale. There'd be a lot of spots that probably be slept on because everyone thinks it's down here. Up there is fire, and that was one of the places we found. Well, I found. So that was fun. I think that was like the highlight for my birthday. Oh my gosh, and then for the night, well, it was the night I had my friends over and my cousins. I got my makeup done in like what felt like forever. Ooh, and she did me so good. And it was a girl who lives like minutes away from here actually. She was based in her apartment too, right over here. snatched me up. It was so good. I love getting dolled up like that. Even though, when was the last time that happened? I think.
Yeah, was your birthday maybe a couple years before then?
My birthday, like 2021 or 2022.
Yeah, one of them.
I'll put pictures of that too, cause it's on my Instagram. Maybe y'all aren't following me on there. Ooh, they did me so good, but that was back in Hialeah. Cause I had done my makeup only once before that with those same people for my prom actually. So, and I know they're really good. So I went back for my birthday. And then since then, I finally got to do it again last year. I mean, like, this is pretty much kind of the most makeup I'll do with anything besides this would be like adding bronzer, but I haven't even been using like foundation. So you can imagine it's really fun experience getting to do a full face and you're just there like, you know, enjoying the service. She did my skincare and everything. I don't know if it's because it's been so long. I don't know if people do that normally with the makeup service, but it was really good. Like included with the price and everything. Very, very nice. Beauty by Maria. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Over here though in like South Miami area. So should hit her up if you want some nice makeup.
Now moving on to December.
Oh yeah.
Basically, we spent this Christmas 2024 was pretty underwhelming. This was like the first time I've ever had like the lamest Christmas ever.
It was crazy.
So what happened was my parents, they went out of town. So my dad is from Croatia. So they decided, we were actually supposed to be spending Christmas together. But they decided last minute because some other people who were going to come down here couldn't make it. They made the choice to go to Croatia and visit my grandparents. So that meant that somebody needed to watch the dog. So instead of staying here at our apartment, we just stayed at my parents' house, and we stayed from like the 19th of January. All the way, yeah, it was like almost 3 weeks, literally like 20 days, 21 days that we stayed over there at my parents' house. So it was just me and Ashley. We just chilled most of the time. We were working and everything, so really that's all we did. We just worked until Christmas Day. We opened our gifts and everything, and yeah, that was about it. And then New Year's Eve, actually, we spent the night.
The most tired I had ever been on a New Year's Eve. I was over here, oh my gosh, fighting.
Oh, because you worked?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, we both worked. I definitely worked because I was busy. Yeah, we both worked, and then we went to her mom's house with her. It was half of her mom's side, and then some of her stepdad's side. So we spent the night there basically until about one in the morning or so, and then we came back over here since we literally live across the street from them down here in Kendall. So yeah, that was about it. The holiday time was very chill. We opened our gifts and stuff. We got each other some good stuff. I think basically everything we wanted.
Give me a second mini plate.
So, get her a plate too, cause
this was a little bit of chicken that was left. So forget tomorrow. They didn't last for tomorrow.
Well, there's more you can make. But yeah, you know I'm the chef around the house, so if I don't cook, ain't nobody else cooking. If I don't cook,
my specialty is breakfast.
Oh my gosh, breakfast. I think a 10-year-old can make breakfast. A child can make breakfast. I was making breakfast in elementary,
pictures of the breakfast I'd be whipping up for myself.
No, she did. She made me good.
Mine? Oh, no.
Don't do that. I literally said that today.
No, but I'm going to remember this
I literally said that.
I'm going to remember this now.
Oh,
so whenever I make something that's something a 10-year-old can do.
Not.
Do it yourself. A 10-year-old can do it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The audacity.
He be
hyping me up.
It look good.
And then when I be making something and then he be coming from work at a certain time, late breakfast, oh, you want some? Oh yeah, can you make me some? Okay, but the cappery in front of the camera is crazy.
I never said it wasn't good. Now we in 2025. We just been chilling. I mean, same old. I just been working at the shop, you know, cutting hair, and Ashley is now.
When
we're in March, she's transitioning from a retail job.
Yeah, I tried to do retail again a little bit for these past couple of months, just because it was my first time I had got offered a position for a luxury fashion brand in Miami Design District, but unfortunately it's just not for me. I started off literally working in retail like H&M, Nike, where we met. Realized I didn't want that. I want more like at least stable, as in like the hours, and I have my weekends off because I love fashion, and I was thinking that's something I would have enjoyed because, you know, luxury fashion over there in Miami Design District. But I was also a stock associate, but regardless, like I thought I was gonna have plans to, be there long enough to be a stylist, which is a sales associate. But out with the old, in with the new. Now I'm gonna have an office job again, and I know this one will be at least long term. And I can't wait to see where that goes because it is something fairly new for me. I've never done insurance before, but my experience, I'm up for the challenge, and I know it'll be great things ahead. So besides like actually like, you know, working like that, still been doing my fashion shows too within like all of this time that's gone by, with my Sacred Cloth company peoples. And if you guys have me on Instagram, you can also see I've been posting a lot more about that too. So it's been cool. I think the last show, I've done a couple. I think it's been like 2, 3, 4. I have done 5 actually within this last year. The last one was Art Basel over here in Miami, and that was actually a cool experience because it was my first time actually completely by myself. Not even Timothy, who's the CEO basically. Like sometimes it would just be me and him when we're short on like the other stylists. I was the one that was holding it down that day because I was able to get off of work to go do the event over there. And I think it was River Landing in Miami. It was like a cool show. It was a collab with the brand Sacred Cloth company, that's the scarves, and Tony Visions, which has like his own vibe going on. We've worked, I think, before doing other stuff, but it was cool because I was obviously real nervous at first because hello, I'm by myself. Like help me, nigga, help me. But then I got to see at least it wasn't too many models I was gonna have to be styling, so it was cool when I got to have like full control and really decide who's gonna be wearing what. Because usually I'm like, oh, the other stylist, you're doing like this style on them, so now I gotta think about something else if I wanted to do that on the same person, another person. But it was nice to see that I didn't fold under pressure. I very much was like really excited when I was actually there setting up, you know, steaming the stuff. And working with the models is always a cool experience, you know, making the looks come to life. So that last one was December, waiting on the next upcoming one. You know, sometimes there's like little gaps and stuff, but I'm excited. And it's been a lot going on, but I very much would still want to do that, like for people on the regular, like regular clothes. It's fun and all, don't get me wrong. I love doing it. This has opened my like path to being able to style, do what I love to do, but definitely would want to, you know, do services at some point. Like if someone's trying to get styled like on the regular, like I need help, my wardrobe, like, you know, I don't know where to start, or like I have an event or I have a trip or whatever. I have still been like in the works with that, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys can continue being over here with us on our journey and other big things that'll be coming up. So that's that.
For sure.
And
that basically wraps up.
And then my hair, obviously.
my fault.
My hair, obviously. I mean, it's not too much to say.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot.
Last but not least, the flowing hair.
Pelo.
Last time y'all saw her, she was blonde. Now she is rojo.
Yeah, pelirroja. Yeah, guys, the blonde, I had to let it go. It was fun while it lasted, but my hair was like really suffering with that. I have naturally like kind of thin hair, and the bleaching obviously, and then I would style my hair often, not even just with heat, but like, you know, different hairstyles. I didn't know that would affect it so much. So I'm like, regardless, I can't stay with the same thing for so long. I love change, like in general, especially if it has to do with my hair. So I'm like, it's gonna be between, I was first thinking I was gonna go back brunette with something going on, and then I was like, I have been looking at my red hair, and low-key peeped, like, I think last year at the end of the year, it had become a little bit of a thing again. People were doing like different shades of red or like burgundy. So I'm like, you know what? Let's be bold and let's bring back the red. And I was really happy with it because it came out a lot brighter than I had it last time. Last time it was also like a lot more roots, but this time it was because of the placement of my blonde that it actually like came out really nice and very bright. And this is like my kind of natural hair. I've been like working out and stuff, so it's obviously not gonna be as nice as it would be on wash day and stuff, but yeah, you also were in favor of the red too, so that's why I was like, alright, let's do it.
I was the one who mentioned it.
Did you?
I think I
you trying to get the credit now?
I think I was the one who mentioned it.
Maybe. And oh yeah, then I was just having to decide what shade.
Yeah, because I think I basically decided the hair color. We were just I showed her pictures and everything of like what I thought would look good, and then obviously we still with her getting it done, we wouldn't know exactly like the tone it was gonna have, but obviously the girl she go to is good, so she knows what she's doing.
My girl Amanda, been faithful to her since 2019 when I first ever did anything to my hair. Oh my gosh, we're going on to 6 years. So yeah, I am very loyal to her. I will not cheat on her until I move hours away, out of state. I will stay with my girl, and that's helped me a lot because my hair, I've been able to chop it and then it grows back long again. Like, stays really healthy with everything I've been able to do to it. So yeah, I was really excited about this, and I thought it was perfect timing because, you know, spring, summer, nice red color would be cute. So we'll see what's next after that.
Well, y'all will definitely see what is to come.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the next videos. We got a prank on the way. You know, just
the first.
Trust the process. Grow with us.
Yeah.
You know, we learning as we go with the videos and the pranks and everything. So just bear with us as we figure everything out, and we promise to y'all that we will continue to put out good quality videos.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Anything we put out is gonna be like, we put our effort into this. Like, I've talked to him about this a million times. I don't want to ever have to be putting something out just to put it out, just to say, okay, there we go, we put something out, so we don't have to say we haven't like put a new video out in forever. Like, I'm a strong believer, anything you do, you should put all your effort into it so you can be proud of your work, obviously, and not like try to half it, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna say half-assed it, but you know, try to be better with the cussing and everything, you know, like I mentioned earlier. Trying not to be doing that. So obviously you're gonna see in our previous videos, I think that was kind of a lot going on, especially with someone over here.
Sorry.
But I've been trying to get him on the same level, you know. Let's be better and not be doing all that. So
we're learning.
But yeah,
we learn.
You'll see. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We showed our little bubbies, Mocha, early in the video, thriving. How could we forget?
Mocha. Well, that was this video already getting long, so yeah. Our new edition is no longer. Our new edition, do say, is no
long
longer.
Story short, that was just a
we
little.
just had to give her away.
That was a puppy who required a lot of maintenance. We didn't know. Unfortunately, we didn't do our research before. She was a lot, and like with the fur, with the like personality. Mocha was definitely more of an advanced dog. Like, sorry, but it's true. And it was just a lot. You know, both of us with one dog already was like pretty good handful. But then with like a whole nother one that was literally like a newborn baby. We were like, we were with her for like a good amount of time. I want to say like half a year.
Like 5 months.
Yeah.
We had her 5 months. We made sure she went to a good family.
Yeah.
We got her in the right hands with some people, so they made sure she was housed in the right environment. And I mean, we took care of her 100% until we gave her away, you know. But it was just a lot.
Got her groomed and everything.
Oh my gosh, it was just too much to be taken care of. So we just unfortunately we had to give her away. But we still have Mocha He's our number one.
OG staying strong.
So y'all will definitely see more of Mocha as well. That's our bubbles right there. So yeah, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. If you stayed during the whole video, we appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
All of that. Turn on notifications.
Also that.
For the videos.
And y'all just stay tuned for the next video.
Yes.
Peace.
God bless. Stay safe out here and to a great rest of the year.
Yes.
For all of us. Mwah. Bye.